Hello everyone, welcome back to Fight Tonight channel. Hearn reacts to Devin Haney vs Garcia fight collapse. A huge fight stateside does not seem to be happening in 2024. Matchroom said Hearn is frustrated with how negotiations for a potential fight between WBC super lightweight Devin Haney and Garcia have fallen apart. Over recent weeks, Garcia has been showing his interest in facing Haney in what would be a huge matchup between two of America's biggest stars, and with both camps training to work out a deal, there was a really possibility this fight would materialize. However, Garcia has since changed his mind and now wants to face WBA 140-pound champion Rolando Romero for what would be his first shot at the world title. Hearn gave his reaction to the collapse in negotiations for the Haney vs Garcia fight, and while he was frustrated, there is an understanding as to why Garcia decided to make an opponent change. Garcia DM'd me a few times saying just want to confirm this is the fight I won. Devin Haney, Hearn said. Oscar was on to me. Had Rose conversations with Eric Gomez. We were working with dozens to put an effort together for that fight. There is been rumblings of that fight potentially being in the Middle East as well. Then he just tweeted, I changed my mind. I'm fighting Rolando Romero. I get it. I mistakenly believed that Garcia was a legacy guy. He was a guy who wanted to fight the top guys for the championship, but I can't blame him for what he is doing. Devin Haney names the fighter he believes was cold and underrated according to him. Devin Haney has always been respectful to fighters who came before him. In a recent example of such a gesture, he named a fighter whom he considered to have been underrated in his time. Right now, Devin Haney stands at a crossroads after his potential fights against Gervonta and Garcia fell through his promoter Eddie Hearn revealed that Sandor Martin might be a plausible name that Haney could go ahead with. However, the Dream, who snatched Regis for Gray's WBC super lightweight belts last year, is still out looking for opponents. While he remains poised as one of the most able fighters of his generation, he wrote an ode to another fighter, a legend in his own right. Devin Haney calls Manny Pacquiao his favorite fighter. Taking to his stories, 25-year-old Haney shared the visuals which were shared on his social media by Undisputed Boxing from one of the most iconic fights of the early 21st century, the infamous Arlington clash between Manny Pacquiao and Antonio Margarito. While sharing the visuals of Pacman's maiden fight in the super welterweight division, in which he claimed the WBC title, Haney wrote, "Believe it or not, Pac, one of my favorite fighters, was co-underrated in my opinion. The return of the Pacquiao-Mayweather moment. It's happening. The two fighters whose rivalry once made headlines for years at a stretch are making a comeback. It is estimated that Pacman, 35, and Floyd Mayweather, 36, are slated to face off against each other this year." The inkling was first made apparent by Pacquiao. He noted, "I'm ready," when a Japanese businessman and mixed martial arts promoter probed him about it. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.